All right, welcome guys. There's a lot of books here. Let me just do that. Don't fall on the computer. Okay. So we got a little bit of a library haul here. May have went just slightly overboard on picking up books from the library because I don't think I'll get through all of these in such a short period of time before some of them have to be returned. But we're going to give it our best shot. But yeah, went to the library, kind of maxed out my library card. So let's just kind of go through and see what I picked up. And by the way, if you are not utilizing your library, let this motivate you. I went through and priced these out. If you were just to go try to buy all of these books, it's over $250. I got them all for free. So just something to think about. All right, our first book, The Blade Itself. So this is a series that I have been really excited to get started on, and I've actually already started a little ways into it. Only page 80, but I'm already hooked, already loving the characters. So far it's off to a really good start, especially considering how little I've gotten into it. So as the first book, and I actually had to request this one from a different library because our local library did not have a copy of it. So, and I will be gentle with them, don't worry. Second book, this is actually for my wife, the series that she is reading. We're both reading, but she's actually, I think, 2 books ahead of me on it. But that is The War of Two Queens, and this is the 4th book, I think, in Blood and Ash. I'm not even sure, but so far I've been really enjoying the series. She's been burning through these books quicker than she can get her hands on them. And I think this is actually the most expensive one if you were to go out and buy. It's apparently quite popular at the moment. Yeah, $32 if you wanted to buy this thing. All right, number 3 on the list, The Bone Shard Daughter. But this one, I've heard really good things about it, and I'm really interested to start reading it with one of the main protagonists having lost memory. I'm really interested to see how they utilize that and how they pull that off, because I'm worried that could be a bit of a plot armor if used incorrectly, but could be very interesting with a lot of fun twist if used correctly. So we'll see how this one turns out. The Starless Crown. So this one, first the cover just kind of got me. Terry Brooks, little blurb on the front, never hurts. And the sequel of this one is coming out here pretty soon, so it would be nice to be caught up on a series as the second one's coming out. So thought we'd give that one a try. I promise you, they're fine. Shadow of the Gods. So this one I am reading both in the physical copy and I have the audio version of it. Getting through it. I should be probably somewhere around there on it, about 2/3 of the way through it. So far, not super gripping or compelling for me. Haven't quite put my finger on why, and I'm hoping that the tail end of it really brings everything together. So far, probably the least I'm excited about, and the one I'm furthest through. So we'll see if that one can pull off a good ending. That one did fall a little bit. Was not intentional. Dance of Thieves. So this one, basically, if it has thieves or thievery or heist in it and magic, I have to read it. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it's a thing. So if you know of any other good magical heist stories, please put that down in the comments below. I am trying to read all of them. It's just a thing. And also, beautiful cover on this one. Really like how that turned out. The Age of Kings is dead, and I have killed it. Promise of Blood. So this is the first book of the Powder Mage series, and it has been on my to-read list for ages, and finally found a copy at the local library. This copy is a little rough. It's been well used and well loved, but I'm not going to hold that against it. This is probably next on my to be read list out of this stack of library books, because this one is just, I'm really excited to get into this one. Anytime you mix guns with magic, I'm down for it. The Helm of Midnight. So this one I had never heard before. I just found it browsing the shelves at the library, and I don't know, the cover on it just kind of stuck out to me, and after reading it a little bit, it did indeed have thieves in it, so I had to get it, just as like part of that rule. Again, I didn't know it was a thing. Apparently it's a thing. And straying away from fantasy just a little bit, Andy Weir's Hail Mary. So this one has been on my list forever. I'm a huge fan of The Martian, huge fan of the other one that he wrote, Artemis. I believe it was Artemis, the girl on the moon and the space station thing. Fantastic book, both of them. So really excited to get to read this one, and it's a brand new copy of it as well from the library, which is always nice when you get to check out a brand new book and no one's ever read it before. It's just a little extra nice. That one almost toppled over. And then we have Crescent City. So this is one I know absolutely nothing about. I've heard a little bit about it, but I have not really looked into it. My wife apparently has, though, and this is on her list to be read. She's really excited about it, so once she gets done with it, we'll see what she thinks, and maybe I'll give it a shot as well. Alright guys, but that is it for my library haul this week. I think in all it was 10 books or so. Like I said, over $250 worth of books completely for free. And that doesn't count any of the ebooks and audiobooks that I also have checked out from the library as well. So again, if you're not using your library, what are you doing? It's free. There's no downside to it. If you're not, give it a shot. And with that, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And again, if you know any thief magic books, please put them down in the comments below. And with that, y'all, I will see you on the next one.